Hello, everybody. Who is there? Who is live? Let's see. I think we should get everyone in. We are live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If you're watching, let me know. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. If you are joining us for the first time, and also let us know if you can see us. Comment section here. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So we have 4 of you watching there. Let's get other people. Share the video now. Let's help others. Let's go. I'm going to be sharing the video now to the team. Here we go. Yes, how you all doing? There's supposed to be a sell trade that I'm looking forward to take, but the candle that took our liquidity is too big, it's too large. So I needed a smaller candle, but I couldn't because if we're short here, not too bad though. Not too bad. And that would be okay. Okay, not bad. We can still get 1 to 2. All right. So it's a good setup. But I was just thinking that the candle was too big. But the sweep happened in there. So I'm waiting for. So that will probably be our sell zone. And TP. So that's what I'm looking at trading. So I hope everyone got it. Let me quickly send it to the community guide. Okay. All right, we can see price is pushing down to that zone. You can see price is pushing out to that zone. So that will be like you have 17 pips stop loss, 17 pips. About let me round it up to 18 pip, 18 pip stop loss. And the confirmation will be a break of this trend line. That'll be the confirmation. So if you want to get your hand into a little bit, that'll be nice, so that you see that confirmation, a break of that trend line. So I'm gonna send this to Trading Lab right now. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm looking to trade right now. So looking for, you're going to use a set stop at that level, price here at that level using a set stop. If you break below that, and that's it, it's going to drop. Okay. Watch out, it's coming. It's trying to push all the way down. Here we go. All right. So set stop, 17 pips stop loss, 18 pips to be precise. Do your maths on, do your calculations on baby peeps so that you know what you're risking. All right, you know what you're risking depending on your account size. If your account size is $500 and you want to risk 10% of your $500, use maybe 20 pips. Just round it up to 20 pips. GU, calculate, that will be your loss size. If you have $1,000, you're risking 10%, that will be your loss size, 0.5. If you have anything more than that, which is maybe you're trading a prop firm of $10,000, you're risking only 1%. So that would be your loss size, 0.5, and so on and so forth. We got it? So that's what we're looking at. So let's see how this trade play out today. Let's see how this trade play out today. Okay, it's coming down at about 16 pips. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So this is live section right here. Right now, we are live trading right now, right here. Here we go. Here we go. Hope you guys can see what is going on in the chat right now. See what's going on in the chat right now? Can you see? Can you guys see what is going on in the chat right now? So if you are just joining us, set stop. Place your set stop. About 20 pips from here to that place. Our trade is almost activated. Here we go. Here we go. Set stop. We have just 32 seconds on this. Can you see that? This 15 minutes bearish candle. Can you see how strong that bearish candle is? How strong that is? Very strong. Very strong bearish candle there. So that's a clean break that we have. A clean break. That's a clean break of that trend line. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's see what happens next. Maybe a little pullback before dropping. That means it might go up a little bit, then come all the way down. But what we have, at least it should give us another 10 pip or come all the way here to take out this low, this liquidity. At least it should take out this liquidity, giving us 1-to-1, a minimum. At least it should give us 1-to-1. It should give us 1-to-1 at least. So I'm expecting that. If you're watching the first time, subscribe so that you can always receive notification anytime we come live, so you can participate. And if you are a returning subscribers, hit the like button. Come on, hit the like and share it. Hit the like and share it. Our target is here though. Okay, we're targeting this place, but I'm telling you that if they give us this 1 to 1.3, we can take it. Okay, we can take it. So let's see what happens. That's what we're looking forward to. Looking forward to. I remember those days I used to stock trade. This kind of pullback, I will add more position. When you're just pulling back like this, I'll add more position to that level. You know, we don't trade like that anymore. Yeah. It's not worth it. So if you're not in yet, this is your opportunity to set your entry. If you're not in yet, you're just joining us, this is your opportunity to get in. So put your set stop right where this price is as soon as you can. Put your set stop right where that price is as soon as you can. Put your set stop where that price is. Okay. Here, put your set stop right there if you're just joining us and you have not gotten an entry. Put your set stop there. Now remember, this is just 10 minutes on this candle, so don't fret. Is anyone here that trade with Infinity Forex Fund? Anyone who trades with Infinity Forex Fund? You want to share? You want to let us know in the comment section. I'm trying to get some beautiful sound here so you can catch you guys while you're waiting for the chart. Let me see what is on the next chart. Yes, how many of you took this trade? Oh, not you, not you. That should be in the trading lab. In the trading lab, this was our trade setup that we gave on our trading lab. What was it like? Let me see. It was amazing smash. Look at that. Amazing TP. This one is not going well. So if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section though. All right, guys. We're still within that candlestick. Here we go. Shrinking, candle shrinking now. It's shrinking. Shrinking. Okay, first thing is one of the things about this time of the trading section is that you will find out that the volume is a bit low. So the volume is not that much because the London section is between that sharp movement is between that 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. That happens a lot. So at the moment, the volume may not be strong, but if you leave the trade between now and 1:30, 2 o'clock, we might hit our TP. Any question? Any question? How many of you watch? I'm not sure. How many of you here? 15 YouTube? Even on all right, guys. It's just playing up and down. No, much volume at the moment, but it's gonna drop still. So we're selling this trade. We're selling the market. If you're joining us the first time, our trade is already activated. We're selling it. Yes. I was on Infinity website the other day to understand their system. I saw a few reviews about payment difficulty. Something about there are 33 rules. I'd like to learn more. Okay. How many of you are in this trade already? Who is on this trade with me already? Now you see how the price is struggling at that level, is struggling to push down, but it will push down. It's just struggling. Is there news today? Let's check if there news. What's the time? My goodness, I didn't even check that. Let's see. Today. Oh man. Why? So we just hope we hit our target before the news. Otherwise, we're trapped in the consolidation. I just saw it now. Oh dear. But I see the opportunity of price taking out this liquidity. I'm on the trade with you, sir. Okay, I'm in here. Somebody says, "Are we out for sale on G?" Yeah, that's the entry on sell. If you're selling, that's the entry. Obviously, I just discovered that there is news. So there are two things you can do. Either you leave your trade, risk what you can afford to lose, and then leave your trade on, or once is in break even, that means it pulls into a little profit, you can close out. Do you understand? Because I just saw that there is an important news coming in by 1:30. That is GDP, USA GDP unemployment claims. So is a strong news. So it's a high impact news. So we might eventually close out on that trade. let me see. Yeah. So it depends. It depends on you. It might drop on our favor. It might go against us. But the news is unpredictable until it's released. Until the news is released, you can't predict the direction. I think that's why it's consolidating right now. So it's like it's in a consolidation phase right now. That's why we're having that. Otherwise, price was supposed to just drop and take the liquidity out before rallying up. So I'm still expecting them to do it. They might take our liquidity to the low and then rally up by the news, but I'm not sure about that. But normally, if I was as a normal trade setup and a strategy, this is just it. And that's like an entry there. So it's struggling. And the reason is probably wants to push even higher, push up. If you want to push up before the news, then it might hit our stop loss before the news and drop down. So that's the reason I'm saying if you want to close out, you can close out because of this news. Close out if you want to close out because of this news. The market is going to manipulate before 1 o'clock. All right. Consolidation is already on. So I will advise you to do that. Okay, as you see, the challenge of the candle there is struggling and it wants to push back up. So normally when you find that trade is not moving like this, you have to check the news. Once you check that there is news, high important news like this, just know that that's why the market is not going in the direction or it's consolidating. Like now, it's just trying to push up. It's doing this consolidation zone right here. See, so Let me see what the comments are. Hello, Mr. Brown. The first time on your live feed, but have watched a few of your videos in the past, and quite good. Did you say the market will pull opposite before going to the right direction during the news? Yeah, I'm not trading the news, so I can see that it's trying to push higher before the news. So I'm on this trade right now, but it's pushing against me right now. So if it push higher than that, if it gets to this level, I'll see what it would do at 15, that 50% level. I'll see what it would do. But you can see is creating this consolidation here, this liquidity pool here. So based on this consolidation happening, it's obvious that the news is going to be highly impactful. This one is 115 euro, and this one is 15 minutes later. So we are just about 12 o'clock. So be one hour left. I think that's why it's pushing up. That's the challenge we're having right now. So let's see the closure of this candle. Otherwise, it will be targeting our stop loss before coming down again. So that means it might do something like this nature. Tap into that and then do this. So that's what it's trying to do. So the best thing is, if you can't take any more of that, you can close out. Just take that small minimal loss for now, close out, and watch what the market's going to do. Because normally this is our sell zone. That's why we sold. And it gave us an introduction of the sell market. It was telling us that the sellers are in the market. So this one that they are doing now is just because of the news. So it's consolidating. So it's going to play around. And if it doesn't break this high, then let's assume it doesn't break that high. It tap into this place and it rejects. Then that's a good sign. So that's why I'm not leaving yet. It could tap into this 50 and drop and just reject. It could do that. So again, I'm looking at this zone. All right, if you're this trade, just close out, close out, close out. It's gonna still go up. Close it out. It's still gonna push up. I can see that already. Because of the news, it's gonna misbehave like this. It normally does that. So as you can see, it's all about consolidation right now. It's all about consolidation. So it's gonna play around and even push, like probably go higher like this before dropping. So I'm already out of it. I just took a small loss on this one. This is a small loss. If I find out that it doesn't break this high and it rejects at 50, I will get in again the second time. That will be here again, because that time we would have had a structure that is lower. So it means it will still sell. But at the moment, I'm out. I'm out of it because it might just go up and up. So those are how you want to do this. Now, let me show you something else before. I'm thinking about withdrawing. I just had a loss here now. So this is one of my accounts. So this amount will be lower than this one. So that will be lesser. Let's see. If I refresh, I had a loss on that account. Why? I thought I... Okay, yes. Okay, I'm not sure what it's showing. I'm supposed to have has a loss there anyway, so I don't know. It's not reflecting yet of this trade I just closed. Now, the reason I ask you to close out is because it's already half of the loss. So if you start dropping now, don't worry about it. Just second entry will be here. You just enter again on the low. But at the moment, I'm not selling it. I have to wait because of the news. I got out not because of the trade going up, it's because of the news. Where is it? This news, yeah. That's why I got out. It's just 1 hour left, 1 hour 30 minutes. So the market is going to mess up. It's going to be playing around. So I don't want to do that. I should have checked before even coming live to see whether we're going to trade, but that's fine. So we had that small loss there. So I'm about to withdraw my trades, my profits, a little bit profit I made this month, about $6,000 on that, and $7,000 I think on this one. So I'm about to withdraw that, but my question and my concern is I want to show you how to do it. I've done this is my second withdrawal from Infinity. I trade with Infinity. I started trading with them in November. I bought my first account with them in November, and by December I was able to make the first withdrawal. But I didn't trade much in December, so I decided to say, okay, let me just trade in this January, this account. So what happened was on the first withdrawal, which was okay, not too much, but there was an issue based on the fact that the 33% rule, okay? the 33% rule. I'm still thinking this trade now. Everyone closing out. They want to try and push down. It's crazy. So I'm watching it. I just closed out. So I'm watching how this candle is going to close. I'm watching this candle. If it's going to close bearish, if it close bearish, I'll put another sell limit. If this candle close bearish, this 15 minutes candle, if it close bearish, I'm going to put another sell limit here. That's what I'm looking at. It's crazy. He just allowed me to close first before doing that. That's how the market does. It does play manipulations at times. So we allow people to close their trade and then start dropping. Look at that. So, but the news as well is still a concern. So be careful. So just in case, the news is a concern. Look at that. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine this candle right now? Crazy. Anyway, that's why we have a stop loss range, isn't it? So, but because of the news, that's why I just thought I should close out. So if you are still on it, fine. I think it's still trying to do that, play around. But the news is coming. I'm not going to leave my trade before the news, so I'll probably just forget about it. So I lost about $400 there on that account. That's about $400 on that trade right there. So on this push up. So if it is trying to come down now, it's tricky. It's tricky. Let's see how it closed before I talked about making a withdrawal. And I want to show you what I do and how to calculate it for those of you who are still struggling to do it. Look at that. Seriously, GU? Seriously, GU? Seriously, GU? Let's see how you close that candle. Really, I want to see how you close it. What? Wow, it's a bearish candle. Trust me, it's closing bearish. But the news is coming in, so I would advise, if you want to keep it, risk a very small loss size, like smaller than what was before. Yeah, that's a bearish drop right there. Look at that. It's closing bearish. It's going to close bearish. So you can still have an entry here if you want, as far as we're getting there. But the news is coming in, so I'm not going to really too much focus on that, because it could play around, it could drop. So it's just playing around now because of the news. I tell you what, it's just playing around. Let's see how it closed. We have 38 seconds left on that. So you can still leave if you have not entered. You can still try enter here. Now it's coming back, and that's tricky because he allowed us to close out on that trade, and now it's coming back. But that's fair enough. You can always get in there. Let's see what it does. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Crazy, isn't it? All right, let's continue with that. So, let me see. So let's see. This is the rules. The rules. Let me bring you the rules so you can see it. This is the rules. Can you imagine this GU is selling out? So here it goes. It's trying to break out. So ensure if you still have your entry there, beautiful, beautiful. But it's strange what he's doing. Woo! Look at that. Willis! Oh, Willis! Tell me. Did you guys see that? Crazy. I'm in again. I told you now. I said if I told you guys that if the candle closed bearish, if that first candle closed bearish, I'm gonna get in. I told you guys. Didn't I mention it? It's just that the first trade I closed out, I had a loss. So what I'm trying to do now is to make it back with this. So I'm gonna make it back with this drop. If it comes to this low, I'll close out. I'll make my money back that I just gave up on that first one. So it's just the same thing. So it's not really a big deal. It's just part. It's sometimes you have to be smart enough to get out of the trade before it get to you. Is it not? So while it was still pushing up, I felt if it push higher, there's no need. Then I closed out. So I now said, okay, fine. If it closed this bearish, I'll get in again. That's the way you trade. You get in again. So in my getting in, you see, I'll make the money back. But now, instead of using that same lot size, I have to reduce it a bit. So not too much. So even though I leave it, for it to come to 1-to-1, I will still make the money back. Even times 2, I think. So that's not an issue. The fact that what I'm expecting is that price to drop and take our liquidity before the news. That would be nice. So we have that. We haven't made. So let's see. This is the information on Infinity. So depending on the account that you have with them, let's just use this one as an example. Once you already have a funded account with them, you have these rules. So this is the rule that is mainly important here. Consistency rule 33 and volume consistency rule. Now, when they say volume consistency rule, it's so important that you understand that. So let's go into their website and look at this volume consistency rule coupled with the 33 consistency rule. That's the main thing. These two is the main rule right there. Volume consistency rule and consistency rule. So if we go to the website page, I'll show you something now. Under the homes, you go to their rules. Where is it? Okay, over here. Under rules, consistency rule. Right here. I think general operational. Where is it again? General. There's a place they have it very lengthy. Where's that place? Is it evaluation? No, not there. Payment processing, no. Where's that place? Okay, here. Okay. Let's see. So here, it's our consistency result enriched, blah, blah, blah. So you read all the information. Now, number one, these are the two. Okay. Number one, consistency rule, 33 consistency rule. A single trade should not be more than that. So what they're saying is, if you have 1,000 profit, okay, So you might, whatever total profit you have to multiply it by 33%. So whatever he gives you, you have to check all your trades and see whether those trades, let me show you on the chart. Let me just show you here. If you have $1,000, okay, and that's your profit, you times it by 0.33%. Okay, whatever you get, which might be around 330, okay, any trade that is of this amount, any single trade that is of that amount, they will not pay you. Actually, they will pay you this one, but anything greater, that's the truth, anything greater than that, they will not pay you. Anything greater than this amount, they will not pay you. That's the rule. So all of your trade, they will look at every trade, single close trade in profit that is above 33.30, they won't pay you. That's number one rule. That's the first 33% rule. It's called it's actually called profit consistency rule. That's what they call it, but they just call it consistency rule, but it's profit. Then the next one is volume. Now this is where you have to talk about the lot sizes that you use. So some people avoid this volume issue by just using one particular consistent lot size. If you are trading one standard, you just trade only one standard completely. Don't change it. If you're trading 0.5 lots, ensure that all your trade are 0.5 lots. That's one way of avoiding it. Or if you have various lot sizes, they give you a range. So let's say all your lot sizes that you use based on the trade, they will now say, okay, calculate it. So the volume calculation is here. Look at the rules here. Let me show you. The volume calculation rules is here. So it's average equals total. That means you are looking for the average. Average equal, this is the formula. So average lot size, upper lot size, lower lot size. So you're calculating that. So they say average lot size, which means total lots traded. Now this is the issue here. Okay, there are some people who have limit orders, like they set up buy stop, sell stop, and it was not activated, and you close them. Would they calculate that as part of your trade? Do you get my point? Or is it the one that has been traded based on tick, recorded tick? That means price was executed on them. So again, there's a confusion. I'll show you my chart just now why I said that. So on my back office, I'll show you. So here it says total lots traded divided by total number of trades. This is where the issue is. If it is a total number of trades, what about the other limit orders, pending orders that was not executed and then closed? Because on their back office, they still have their record of those as part of your number of trades. And that is very, very confusing. That is actually not right if they are doing that. So they need to explain that. But again, I think that's what they say, total number of trades. So if they're going to do that, then it's going to affect a lot of things about your lot size. But this is what they do. Total lot size that you use. So let's assume you use 5. Let's go back to the chart. Then they now say that the upper range will be multiplied by 2. Then the lower range will be multiplied by 0.25. So let's see this. So what they are saying in essence is that, let's say you use total lot size was 10. Okay. Just a minute, and pull out my calculator here to help you. So you can see my calculator here. See, let's say you have 10 total lot size. That's what you have. And your number of trade was 50 divided. That's what they say. So your number of trade, not minus. Let me cancel that. So let's say you have trade according to the rules. Look at it here. They are saying total lot size traded divided by total number of. So that's what you're going to do. So you say total lot size is this. So let's say total trade that you had divided by total trade. Let's say you had about 60 trades. This will be this, it will be 0.16. So that's 0.16. Now you have to calculate the upper range and the lower range. So the upper range is times 2. So that means anything higher than 0.33 lot size, they will not pay you. Anything, so the lower range is fine. But the most conscious one is the upper range. So you want to be conscious of the upper range. So the upper range means that in your lot sizes, anything higher than 0.33, they will not pay you. Anything higher than 0.3, if you have 0.5, 0.4, 0.6, those trades, they will take it as volume consistency rule breach. Do you get it? But the problem with that calculation is that is the total numbers of trades. Because let me show you what I mean. If I go to my, where's it? Let me go to my account again. Are you guys still following? So let me go back to so I'll go to history, trade history. Did you notice what they said? They say 117 trades. Okay. Now, that is the total there, as you can see, 117. That's the total at the bottom. Okay. Now, that 117 trades, if you check it, you will notice that there are trades that were not closed, that were not open or closed. Buy stop, sell stop, that were not targeted. So let me show you. Under types. Oh, sorry. You see these trades? You see this? All of this, they were no trades. They were not orders, but they calculated them. You see, they added them as part of trades that you took, which obviously there was no trade. It was a sell stop, buy stop that were not executed. That was closed off. Do you understand what I mean? So if they are counting all of these trades, so they definitely will count their lot size as well, which was not executed at all. There were no trades on them, no profit. It was just a limit orders or stop limits, buy limits that was there. The one that executed are these ones, because that's how I trade. I use stop limits, limit orders, or stop orders. You see, so the one that executed are here. But here now you find out that what they said that this ones, all of these beats, which is not part, it's not supposed to be part of the total trades. So first of all, I have a challenge. I have an issue with their back office, their panel, their back, the way they design their back office or their panel it's not right. I don't like it. It's not giving you proper information. It's not allowing you to really look at the market the way it should be. So there's a problem with that. I'm not agreeing with what they're doing. So that's number one. Number two, I wrote them an email already. I'm waiting for them to get back to me. How are they calculating the total trades? Is it including the sell stop, buy stop, limit orders, or whatever it is? So I need an answer from them. If they say they add it in, then there's a problem. Why would they do that? Do you understand? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Do you guys get my point? I just want to know if you guys are following me. So if maybe someone is watching this video, you have an idea about it, you can tell me. Are they calculating all of these things? Are they adding it up? If they're adding all this trade that wasn't executed, then something is wrong. Somebody says, I will explain tire, as they don't have the account. I'm not talking to you, bro. Joshua, you don't have to get rude. You don't have to be rude, Joshua. I put your name up and I'm going to delete you from this stream. Okay? You don't have an account. You don't have to say that someone I'm explaining. There are people who wants to know. So if you are not interested, you get out. Do you understand, Joshua? Julian? That's very rude. You can't come to someone's stream and be rude. If you don't like what I'm explaining, you get out. You shut your ears. You don't have to comment. Otherwise, you will be banned, which I'm going to do now. I'm timing you out and I'm banning you. Period. So there are informations like that. So this is exactly what we're looking at. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for their email to come in. That's number 2, or I will just place a withdrawal because I wanted to do that now. Under the which there's opportunity. The summit withdrawal, you must close all your trade. Okay, now they said I have to close my trade because there's a trade running. There's a trade running before I can do that. So that's exactly what the rules actually speaks about. It's strange, but it's very simple. The only concern I have with the volume consistency rule is that are they calculating the total trades, including pending orders? That's my only concern. But with the total price, with the total profit, if I go to, this is $6,000, for instance. Where's my calculator? This is $6,000. Okay, so with a calculator, if I use calculator, that will be 6. So that's $1,900. So $1,900. Any trade that is above $1,900, they will not pay it. So let's see. Under trade history, we'll check the profit. So 1,900. There is no trade that is up to 1,900. So that check. That's check. But the only concern is volume. So are they going to go against any trade that have 10 lot size that I traded? The lowest lot size was volume. Are they going to use this? So that's what I'm thinking. Is it how they do it based on profit? Because if it is based on profit, then we're looking at all this trade in profit will be calculated. Then they stop there. If that's how they calculate it. So I'm not sure about what they're doing. Good morning, Mr. Francis. So I'm not sure what they're doing about these pending orders that were not executed. Are they going to add it to it? Are they calculating it together? That is my concern. So if anybody have an answer to that, please let me know in the comment section. Do they calculate these pending orders that are 000? Do they calculate it as part of total trade? So that's my question. I've already sent them an email. They have not replied me. So that's my concern, because I have a lot of them that was not executed. Would they consider that as part of the total trades that they are calculating based on the rules? Do you understand what I'm saying? So the rule says volume consistency rule. We are talking about volume. Volume consistency rule says that total trades, you have to get the average trades. So the average trade will be total trades taken multiplied by total lot size. So once you do that, divided by total lot size, not multiplied, you divide it. So whatever you get, you multiply the upper range of your lot size by 2, then you get the upper range, which is the most important thing, because they only pay you off. They will pay you the one that is above the upper range, not the lower range. The lower range always go. So you want to always calculate the upper range. So if your upper range is more than their range based on their calculation, then you might be losing some money. But if they actually tell us that, okay, how we calculate the total trades is we don't count the limit orders that did not execute, which they already have on their back office. You see, they have it there, but no execution. There were no trade taken. So there was no profit made on it, no loss made on it. So would they still calculate that as part of your total trades? So it doesn't make sense. So if they are doing that and applying it on your profit, it is wrong. That's what I want to get at. And if they don't reply me, and if I now place a withdrawal and they did it that way, then I know that I have to do a negative review on them. Yeah, that's the thing. They will give the impairment analysis. That's what they do, but it's wrong. They did it before. Like I said, let me show you. There was the first withdrawal I made. Okay. Thank you for the phone bridge. Withdrawal request approved. Okay, that's that. So this was a withdrawal request approved. The first withdrawal, that was December 20. All right, you can see that. So what they said was, I'm coming back. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Let me see the other one. Thank you for your email. Ticket has been open. Okay. The trade is still going, trying to sell, but it's struggling because of the news. So here is my reply that I got, because I sent them an email. So they sent me congratulations. They said the total PLA was this. So 33%, look at that. That's the rule. But this time they did not give me consistency, volume consistency rule. Okay. They did not give me volume consistency rule. They only gave me profit consistency rule, which is this one. Look at that. You see, they say profit consistency rule breach. That's what they call it. Profit consistency rule breach. So what they've done is they say total PLL is this. So this is it. Then that was a trade. So this was a trade that was taken out. You see that? So that's what they did. But they did not calculate because if I notice on that particular trade, which I can't get the history properly, there were still pending orders. There were pending orders, but they didn't calculate the volume. They didn't calculate the volume consistency rule. They only calculated the profit consistency rule. So that was because that trade, I was actually using almost like almost the same lot size randomly, but almost the same, just a few that was different. So I think they didn't have problem with that. So that's another thing about that. So they sent me this message and I asked them to explain further, and it said this, that for example, if a trader has a total profit of 5, he cannot have a single trade with a profit of more than this, which is this. That's what they said. So say your PLA was this and you had a single trade that was more than 700 something. So that's why. So they have to take that money off. So again, guys, that happens. So you just need to, now you see the way this trade is doing, that's news for you. You see what it's doing now? That is news. If I were you, I'll just leave, because right now it's rubbish. It's because of the news is acting up like this. And until the news, it will be behaving like this. So it's so crazy. Sorry, guys, we couldn't get the trade. In fact, from the beginning of the year, we have been having a very tough time catching good trades on GU. Okay, the market has been very, very unstable for the time being. So I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure why that is. So okay, so having explained that, let's see if I have to close the trade before I place a withdrawal. So I will place a withdrawal at the end of the day, but I can't close the trade now until I see where it's going. I entered here. I entered again at this level. So I need to, this is where I got in. After that candle printed, I got in there. So I'm still waiting for it to drop a little bit and get a profit in. But it's just playing around though. So any question? I hope you guys understand that now. That's what I wanted to explain to you. So based on the rules, it's very straightforward. It's not confusing. So if you have like 10 trades, total trades, then that's like what lot size. Maybe you use 1 standard, that's 10 standard lot. Maybe you use 0.5, so that's 0.5 standard lot. So you just calculate the total lot size. You multiply it. That means you divide it. You divide it by the total trades. So total trade is 10. You use the 0.5 times 10. That will be your total lot size, and you divide it. Once you divide it, whatever you get, you multiply it by 2. So that multiplication by 2 will give you your upper range of lot size. That's your highest lot size. So anything above that, it will be a breach of, you see, a breach of your volume consistency rule. And that trade, they will not pay you. They will delete it. They will remove it from the total profit that you had. That's the problem with that. So I think the only solution to that is just try and use one particular set of trade lot size over and over again. Just be consistent with one particular lot size over and over again. And if you do that, that can help. If you can just be using one particular lot size on your trade, you can avoid volume consistency rule. So the only thing you should be concerned about is the 33%. That 33% means that you have to, your total profit, you have to now times it by 33% and check any amount, any of your trade that is higher than that amount, you're gonna get taken out. They won't pay you. So the best thing, before you place your withdrawal, check all your trades like this. You will check all your profitable trades first. Anyone that is above that price, for instance, this whole thing is 6,000 something. All right. Now I'm looking at 1,900. So if I check, there is no trade that is 1,900. So the highest is 1,100. 190. That's the highest profit there. Okay, 190. That means for the 33% rule, I passed it. It's checked. They will not take anything out based on that. But now, since they can't find anything on that, they will now go to volume consistency rule. So that volume consistency rule is where the trick is. So my question is them is, are they going to calculate the stop limit orders that were pending orders that was not executed? These pending orders with their lot size, are they going to add it to it? That's my question. And someone need to answer me. Somebody said I should withdraw first, then I will know. That's the issue. They won't tell you. They will just do the calculations. They won't tell you whether they calculated the pending orders. That's why I send them a message. They have not replied me. Do you get my point? So if that is true, then I can equally work on it, calculate it, and do all my calculation on my lot size, which is easy. It's not difficult for me to do. I'll just do all my calculation on the lot size, sort them out according to order. If you have like this, just sort them out according to order. Then add them like this. You see, that means count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times by 8. 10 times 8, it gives you a number. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7. Whatever it is, 14, you times it. When you get to 5, you count them, you times it by the number. You get to this, you times it by. So by the time you're done, you'll be able to get the whole total number of lot size. So you don't need to count the total number of trade because this account is the first withdrawal. So the total number of trade is obvious. So that's my concern. Are they calculating the pending orders that did not execute? Are they counting it? If they are counting it, then something is wrong. That's my query. That's my argument. So I'm waiting for their email. I send them an email. Somebody says there is also the concern of closing partials. Easy. Can you imagine? And it's not there. It's not part of their rules. They are thieves. They are thieves. I think once we know all of these things cleared up, it's my second month of trading with them. So I'm just getting things right, which is fine. By the time I understand all their rules, they will be the one running. They will have to pay me 100% of my trades. And again, look at the rules, very clear. After 90 days with them, this is my second month of withdrawal. They says 90 days. So you have 60% profit negotiation after profit. So they will give you 60% as a trader. That is for the first 90 days. Now, first 90 days account for the first 90 days. So that means after 3 months, okay, within 3 months. So the now says 90% of negotiation done profit. That means after that these 3 months, after the 3 months, you now qualify for 90%. So it says after representative trading cost and carry over representative losses, if any are accounted for after 90 days. So after these 90 days, so within three months, you qualify to be receiving 60%. After that 3 months, you are now receiving 90%, which is beautiful. So I'm waiting for that. I'm really waiting for that. Then they now says on this account, which is $300,000. Okay, this is $300,000 account. They are saying that maximum you can withdraw, you can request for to withdraw is $6,000 for the first month. First withdrawal, maximum that you can withdraw from is $6,000. So then the second month, your second withdrawal, whether month or not, where it's not about month, the second withdrawal should not be more than $7,000. So after you have done those 2 withdrawal, after those 2 withdrawal, that means the first 2 withdrawal, then you now have unlimited after. So you have the first withdrawal, the second withdrawal. That means you have traded with them to have 2 withdrawals. So after 2 withdrawals, this limit will no longer apply. So even though you made $20,000 with that month, or you made $50,000 that month, they will still pay you your 90%. 90%. So it's a very good deal if you're able to skate through the first 3 months. Once you survive the first 3 months, is a good deal. Trust me. All right, few minutes to the news. We have few minutes to the news, and we can see the market is playing around crazily. It's trying to push up crazy. News is coming, and it's crazily spiking up and down. Look at that. Look at that. So we still have some time. We're still 30 minutes away. Okay, yes, there's one is a 15 minutes time. One is 15 minutes time. Don't use any buy stop, set stop, and only in the news. Otherwise, it will affect your trade. Your broker might push it out, and it's called slipperage. Okay, slipperage. They'll push it down. So that's. I hope you guys understand it now. Very clear, right? Any question regarding this? Any question? Does anyone have a question regarding this now? Any question? Yeah, Mr. Steve. You're welcome. So ensure you get these rules. I'm going to send you the link to the rules. I'm not sure if you're able to get it. Oh yeah, you can, I think, on their website. I'll send you the link to the rules. Go and read it. I'm putting it now to the group. What do you call it? The chat. That's the link to the rules. Go and read it. Read it. Okay, no question. That's fine. The news is still struggling to go up and down. It's acting up. I don't. There's no bet. Go and search. You have to do your research. I've already taught on how to find the best prop firm. Check my video content. There's a place I taught about how to find the best prop firm to trade with. So check the information. All right. This is how it is. Okay. When you're trading, that's why we tell people don't trade the news. You see the way it's playing out. This is how crazy it could get. If you have money to lose, that's the way you lose them. This is how it is. How do one identify trend for a day or as a day trader? There are a lot of videos on YouTube that can show you that. Just Google it. It will tell you how to identify trends. You can use moving average. You can use what do you call it? Price action to know. Market structure can tell you. All right. Okay. So if we look at the 4-hour time frame, there's a struggle there that the market wants to continue to the upside or go all the way down. So, but what I have based on my analysis is that the market should go down. So we're looking for, now this is 4-hour. It could just push up a little bit before selling again, which could be possible. But we can see that based on my analysis, we're looking at a retracement to the downside, a sell market. We're looking at the sell market. So now we have, yes, our profit has dropped because of that trade that took a while ago was a loss. So we have that loss there. And we have that loss there as well. So now we have this one, another loss. So we lost today almost $1,000 on this account. So that is because of that movement on GU. So we're gonna relax. So this month is ending. This month is ending quickly. So I'm going to issue, let's see if we have opportunity to place a withdrawal. Yeah, we do. So I'm going to just issue a withdrawal. Let's see what happens. Come what may, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but give or take, we're going to withdraw that money, take the money, submit it, confirm everything. Here we go. We are submitting. So we're not trading anymore. Today's Thursday. I will not be trading till on Monday. So that's why I'm placing the withdrawal. As you can see, withdrawal has been placed on this one. So I'm going to place another withdrawal as well. So we have this withdrawal. Also, we're going to place a withdrawal on that profit share. And currently pending, waiting for the approval. Wait a minute. Is it the same one? Sorry. We'll place withdrawal on this one. So let's see what they say. If we have anything from them, that'll be great. If we don't have anything, then we'll know how to plan for the next month. So place withdrawals on those two accounts, guys. So I hope you enjoy this section. You better love it. So we're waiting for them to reply us. Look at that. Look at that push. The news is pushing it up. Look at that. Look at that. Crazy. Whoa. Whoa. Look at that. Whoa. Woo. It's crazy, isn't it? Let me see. Look at that push. Look at that liquidity. That's liquidity grab right there. Solid liquidity grab right there. Crazy, right? It's crazy. Whoa, look at that. Now he's want to sell. Great. Look at that. Crazy. Crazy market. Don't play with the news, guys. It's crazy. Don't play with it. Trust me. I closed out my trade. That's why I was able to place a withdrawal on that account. So I closed out my trade. Let's see what they do, because the month is ended. We are 25th of this month. So the month is already ended. There's no need for me to be waiting for the next month. So I have the window to withdraw this month. I just did the withdrawal. So next month, we're gonna start trading again, and let's see what happens in the month of March. I mean February, sorry, in the month of February, and we'll be looking at maybe more opportunities. You know, who knows? Let's see what happens. Crazy GU. How do one identify a trend? I've already answered that. You know where to find it. You know where to find it. Yeah, YouTube everywhere. Please. Profem. I had a video on Profem, so go and watch it on how to get the best Profem. Wow. This is a beautiful trade setup here if it sells. Oh, go down if it sells though. So there's one more news to conclude this whole saga of news. Let's see what happened. One more news to go. What if the news breaks the above? How do we catch the buy? Don't catch the buy when the news break. If the news break the above, then you wait for a pullback after the news has been released. If the news push up and break the above, then you wait for a pullback to buy it, right? But I'm not buying the market at all. I don't care how high it goes until I have a directional bias that is going to sell. Because you see this high. Yes, it could push up to this zone, okay, but it's still not breaking this higher high. This high here, this high. As far as price is not going to break that high, I will still be selling. So it could be that I'm selling here is too pretty soon, which is fine. I can take that I'm pretty sell liquid soon. But if it push higher and come over up there, I'm looking at this zone right here that price may not break out the zone at all. Then it will still be my sell zone. It's still in my sell zone right there. That's still my sell zone. So I'm not gonna really get after the news. It pushes up. If it pushes up after the news, I'm gonna sell from there. But if it doesn't push up, well, just leave it the way it is. But right now it's struggling, and it's struggling strong. So 10 minutes, and then we're going to end the stream. Immediately after the news, we're going to end the stream. And I will tell you what to do after the news. Let's see the direction of the news, and then we'll know whether or not, because I believe the news should be very hungry for liquidity. This is a lot of liquidity pool here, lots of liquidity. They should be thinking of taking out liquidity though. Really, instead of just going up crazy to nowhere. Because this is where the money is. Early buyers. We have a lot of people buying from here. A lot of people who bought here a lot. And there's so much money, millions of dollars there. You can come all the way down and take that liquidity out. Why are they trying to go up? I don't know. But that's the way trade is. You can't tell where. But you might be thinking they will do that, but sometimes they will first of all go up to whatever move, and then they will come down like this again. They can be crazy like that. So who knows? They have the money. So we are just retail traders. So they got the big box. You understand? Oh dear, crazy. Seven minutes on that. 7 minutes on that. Seven minutes on that. Let's watch it. Now, for those of you are interested in passing an infinity account funding, you want to get funded, and you need help to get past it. I'll I will tell you, get in touch quickly. We'll be able to pass it in few hours. It's just a day project. You can afford $200. This is high frequency trade limited series, and if you can afford the 200K, get it. If you can afford the 100K, get it. This one, there is no minimum trading days on them. You don't have minimum trading days on this ones. You don't need the minimum trading days to trade. Once you pass, the next day you get funded. Instantly you get funded, so you can start trading a live account the next day after you pass it. So if you pass today, tomorrow you start trading the account. That's what this one is about. So, and you can pass today. In fact, what's the time? Of course, you can pass today, and then you will still be able to trade tomorrow or trade next week if you want. So you can get any of these, any of these, any of these, any of these. Maybe it's 50K you can afford, get the 50K. Maybe it's which one is this? A 25K account you can afford, get it. 25K. That's the lowest though. That's the lowest. But this one, you will need to wait for 10 trading days. These ones here, you will need to wait, because the one without minimum trading days is there. They say no minimum trading days. So the one that you don't have no minimum trading days is the one that you have to trade it for 10 days. You have to trade it for 10 days. You have to trade 10 days. We can get it passed for you today. Then the remaining 9 days, you just be trading 0.1, 0.1, 0.2, or 0.01, whatever lot size, small lot size is like that. You can be trading that, and until the 9th day, on the 10th day. Once you pass the 10th trading day, they'll get you funded. So these ones are a bit cheaper than the first set. Okay. So depending on, and they offer coupon now. So where is it? Yeah. So you can use any of this coupon code to get certain percentage off, but ensure you read it properly. This 35% is for the limited challenge, limited edition, and that means the one with a higher price. So this one is the normal price of the rest. So there is still a challenge account, but this one is all for the algo. Okay, you go for the algo section. Which one? All of this, algo progress, algo whatever, all of this. Yeah, any of this plan. So once you do, get in touch with me on my Telegram, or get in touch with me. Where's my Telegram? Let me put my Telegram. This is my Telegram group, as you can see. We're about now. Can you guys see? Are you guys see that? What's going on? Okay, back home. Well, look at the market is struggling to keep up. Ooh, struggling to keep up. Struggling to keep up. Consolidation. I'm not changing my bias. I'm still looking at the sell market is going to play out. I'm still confident about that, but it depends. The market can go up, but I feel that the liquidity should be what they should go for, isn't it? Come on. Look at money everywhere. So they should go for that. If you are Whoa, who is talking? Look at that. Who is talking? GU. Here's my Telegram ID. For those of you interested, you can get in touch with me on that. That's my Telegram ID. And we'll be able to pass your profile for you. Right up. Pick any of this account. We'll pass it for you quickly. And then you get funded and you start trading live. And those of you who wants to join the trading lab, do not hesitate to join the trading lab. This is the trading lab for you. This is the trading lab for you. This is a trading lab for you. So we have opportunity for you to get in. This trade was sent in today. So here's that trade I was talking about. An amazing trade on British Canada pounds, and it was a beautiful buy trade. Okay, let's go back to the chart and see in 2 minutes. Woo! In 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. Oh, what is going on? I told you they will come for liquidity. It's the best way. It's the best way to trade. Just target it. Look at that. They're coming for liquidity. There's still more. There's still more money here. More money to the downside. More money. 1 minute to go. Look at the pressure there. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. I'm going to break even on that trade right there. Bam. Break even. 1 minute to go. Target the liquidity quickly. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. We have 17 seconds. 14, 13 seconds. Here we go. 10 seconds. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 6 seconds. Look at what's going on. 3 seconds. 1 second. 1. Go. What's going on? Yes! Yes! I told you. Woo! TP hit. Come on. Talk to me. Woo! Look at that. Look at how we do it. Yo. Isn't that beauty? Let me show you how much I just made on that trade. Let me see. Isn't that beautiful? Guys, isn't that beautiful? My TP was just here and it smashed it. Done. Woo! So I was able to make my loss back on the other account. I have 3 accounts, so I closed that one and I left one open. Oh, this is beautiful. Let me see. Woo! I'm out. All of these ones is no more. I'm not interested in whatever it's doing right now. TP hits, that's it. TP hits, that's it. Smash it. Nice. I told you they will come for liquidity. Didn't I say it? Look at that. I told you they will come for liquidity. It's a lot of money. They can now they can go up and go to the moon. Whatever they want to do, let them go. I'm not more interested. If they want to go higher, let them fly. I'm not more interested. But I told you they were coming for liquidity. They have to come for it. They have to take it. So that's why I put my TP at that level, this low. I know they were coming there. And you see, they did not pass beyond. They didn't go beyond that. And now they're headed back up. That's how we do it, guys. That's how we do it. So thank you all for joining us. This was a wonderful experience in trading and live stream at the same time, trading it. With the news, it's crazy. Very much like that. Crazy. But you know what? This is how you do it. You keep learning, you keep growing. If you have any question, information, let me know. I'll be able to help you out. That's my Telegram ID there. You can send message. You can write to me if you want. Let me show you something. trade. History. Wow. Now they want to go crazy up. You see, now they want to go crazy up. Now I want to go crazy up. By date, by date, by date, by date, by date. Where is it? So by time. Today is 9/24/25. Yep. Yep. So it was a small trade. I wish we had the opportunity. Let me show you. Something. Yeah, I'm trying to show you my. Okay, let me move it to the screen. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's not gonna show that until I. Sorry guys, I need to share something with you. Mental trader. Okay, look at that. Now, did you see that? So this is the trade that just executed. This was a loss. This was a loss. This was a profit. The loss I had just now, all right, when I first of all closed out, look at the date, 25. Look at the time, all right, around 1:15, 1:11. Okay, that was a loss recorded. Obviously, we're talking about broadcast time. Okay, that's broadcast time. Oh, my face is on it. Sorry. How do I pull that off? How do I pull that off? Sorry, I'm trying to put it off. So it's the date anyway. The date is there. So this is the profit, just to let you know that I traded it, but it's a small profit. So that's just today. Right now, while we spoke, while we're live, while we're dealing with this. So it's a crazy trade, but again, I made back, like I said, I was going to make back my losses. I've already made back my losses. And you can see the way the market is trading is obviously consolidating. Crazy. You don't want to play with this kind of market. There's crazy consolidation here. This 5 minutes time frame. And if you check look at that, crazy. Now, this is one of my new indicator that I designed. Remember, I told you about my indicators. So this is the one I've modified it for for meta to the 4, meta to the 5. So you see exactly the same. It gives you a buy signal, sell signal at the cross, and it changes color until, look at that drop. You have the signal there, you get in there, look at that. That's about 77 pips. You can't lose trade if you're not patient with this. Look at that. Look at that buy there. Look at that before the crossover again. Look at that. That's 33 pips. Let me remove this whole thing. Let me remove this thing so you can see properly. Look at that. You see, there was a buy there. After I push up, it crosses. You get in, take your pips. That's about 50, 57 pips. Depending on how greedy you want to be or how, look at that. There was a sell. The next day, you notice there was a sell. Look for a pullback, you enter. Look at that. This was a very terrible. You have to use technical analysis to get this right. Okay, you have to use technical analysis to get this right. But look at that. A buy there and continues all the way up. So if you are interested in this indicator, again, at Charles Brown, at Charles_Brown FX is my Telegram. So you can always get to me. Look at that clean trade there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. This is nice when you have a nice trend going on. This 15 minutes time frame. Look at that. Look at that beautiful buy trade. A pullback, you get in. At this level, you know it's up for you to take. Just keep going until you find out that price is closing out against you. You have to always use risk to reward ratio. Very important. Risk to reward 1 to 2. You get out 1 to 2. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And if you trade on 1 hour, 30 minutes time frame, beautiful. Beautiful drop right there. The whole day you're selling it. 1 hour. Where's it? Look at that. It's sold here the next day. And then you wait for a pullback. Immediately price break below the moving average. You're in. And you can also do the settings for the moving average. Beautiful input. There are two of them there. You have the moving average inputs, and then you have the order, the buy and sell order input as well. So there are 2 of them in one. So those are the 2 moving averages and the signal. So I did the moving average and I did the signal. Look at that. The whole day, the whole week. Let's say you trade on 4 hour, the same thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trades on GU. Like, yeah, you say, man, this whole week we are selling. As long as it's staying that color, we're going to sell all the way down. All right. So I hope you guys got it. Congratulations to those who traded this crazy market today. It's crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any question, any comments? If you have any question, any comment, do not hesitate to write and send us details. I'll see you guys next week. Actually, on Sunday, I'm going to be releasing the weekly analysis. So ensure you pay attention to that on Sunday. I'm going to be sending it out. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And also, if you want to be mentored on how to trade, you know where to find me. You know where to find me. The link is, all the link is in the description of this video. As soon as we end it, you're going to see the video, the link in all of the descriptions. All of the videos in the description section. Whatever it is. Okay, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you again. I'm not trading tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'm not trading tomorrow. As you already know, I'm not trading tomorrow. I'm saying it now. I'm not trading tomorrow, so don't expect me to. Let me see. There's news. There could be news tomorrow. Of course. No, not really. Yeah, there is, but not too much a pressure. So it's not going to be a pressure market. It's a nice one. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I might trade depending on the market. If it looks good, I'll trade it. If it doesn't, but I might not trade because I'm waiting for the fresh month to begin. In a new month, we're going to face the market right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And end the stream. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Cheers.